it's okay to be slightly off balance sometimes.
Yes.
Not physically, obviously, you know, be well balanced and rooted. However, in your life, there's this obsession that people have with constantly maintaining balance. And balance is really important because we are meant to be multifaceted creatures, right? We do a lot of different things. We have creative aspects, we have logical aspects. As much as we may like or not like our job, in particular, we like having some sense of work and accomplishing things. We need to be physically active. There's a lot to do to be completely well and active and contributing in the world. However, it's not necessary for all of those to be happening perfectly at the same time. There are going to be times when, to get substantial progress in one field done, you're going to have to cut out some of the others. And that's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes getting this perfect work-life balance or whatever, it's not possible. Like the perfect or super optimal plan. It's different for every single person at every single point in your life, right? Like the plan you had that helped you get all your work done or do good in your sport may have been different in high school. It's going to change in college. It's going to change when you get a full-time career. It's going to change when you get married and have kids. Like it's a constant flux. There's always things changing and moving around. And I know it's really easy sometimes to want to stay comfortable in that one little situation. It's really easy to just have one set of plan and then do the same thing for months on end. But it gets really boring. It also, a lot of times, is just not possible. You get burnt out. You kind of we're kind of designed for change to be able to adjust to these things.
I think a great example is finals week. During your finals week in college, you are probably not going to be able to get a ton of studying and preparation, as well as, you know, your health and fitness, and spend a ton of time in the gym, as well as a ton of sleep, as well as have social time and creative time. There's going to be some cuts. Probably to your gym time, probably to your time with friends. You know, make sure you're still taking care of yourself, obviously. If you can stay healthy and keep everything good, do it. But it's okay for there to be temporary cuts as long as you fill in those areas later. So similar to the other video we made about using breaks well, as long as there's kind of a constant ebb and flow filling in your gaps.
Yes.
So if you're gonna take your finals week and only go to the gym once or twice because you're studying, then when you go on break, go 5 or 6 times. And then, you know, as long as you're getting consistent progress. Another great example is this past semester in college, I had some days where my classes started at 11 a.m. and I had some where I had labs that started at 8. So it was really, really hard for a while. I kept trying to focus so much on getting the perfect sleep routine. And, you know, do I get up early every day and go to bed early? But then on my days where I start later, I end later, so it's harder to get to bed early, and that doesn't happen. And for like a month or two, I was really struggling with this. And then I realized it's okay to have your sleep schedule move around a little bit. If you have complete control of your schedule, yes, it's better for your health to have a perfectly set schedule. But in high school and college, you don't have perfect control of your schedule.
Exactly, yeah. I think also too, like now, like especially with social media, like there's so many voices trying to say like, oh, this is the absolute most optimal routine you can do, whether it be for sleep or for working out or for diet or whatever it is. It's like there's so many voices saying like this is the perfect thing you have to do, but then a couple months down the line, now they switch it up, and it's like, okay, if it actually was exactly the perfect routine, then it wouldn't be having to switch every single time. So I think our encouragement for you guys is like just try out these things. Like we're all completely unique. We're all in different stages of our lives. What might work one day for you might work a different day. Might work differently for the next day or the next month or differently for somebody else. So it's like you're going to go through all these different stages in your life. So just pick and choose like what actually works. Like don't be afraid to still try out these things. Like a lot of this stuff is actually great advice, but a lot of it may not work actually for you. So just be willing to give it a try.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for watching.
All right, see you next time. Let's go.